Welcome back to another Legacy League where we have Temur Delver versus Ruby Storm. Andres kept 7 here, and Chris will be keeping 6. We'll see him move that 7th card underneath his deck, and him lead off with an Ancient Tomb. He's going to tap that, 2 colors mana, pay 2 life, and he'll play a Ruby Medallion. Looks like Andres is going to let that slide, and we'll go over to Andres' turn. We'll see him lead off with a Volcanic Island, perhaps a Ponder, or a Dragon Rage Chandler. It's going to be a Dragon Rage Chandler here. Back over to Chris. Chris has an Ancient Tomb and a Mountain now, so cracking out 3 mana with reduced as well. So he's going to play a Burgi, which is going to allow him to, whenever he casts a spell, 1 red mana is going to be put into his mana pool. You guys can read that card there again. That way you can get a better understanding of how this Ruby deck works. Essentially, Chris is now a net mana positive for any spell that costs 1 red and a colorless. So we'll see Andres play a Mishra's Bauble, and after that he'll play a Ponder, choosing to, when he played the Bauble, to bend his Volcanic Island. He likes what he saw on top. It looks like another Force of Will, a Murktide, and a land. I'll have to double check that and see. Looks like Andres probably likes what he sees here. He's going to choose not to shuffle, and he'll draw the card. It was a Daze that was on top. My apologies. We'll see him Wasteland the Ancient Tomb, which does hurt Chris a little bit, but not too bad. And we'll see him Bauble the top card of Chris' library, which is a Lotus Petal. Andres will pass it back over to Chris. Chris will draw that Lotus Petal. Now when he plays that Lotus Petal, it's going to gain him 1 red mana because of the Burgi's ability. So we can see something happen here with Storm. So right now we're at 1 Storm and 1 red mana. We're going to see him cast a Reckless Impulse. So he can exile the top 2 cards of his library and play them until his next turn, the end of his next turn. Those remain exiled for now, and that looks like he'll have Galvanic Relay. We're going to see a Jeskai's Will here, and he's going to choose probably a red card. Nope, he's going to exile the top 3 cards off, which is a Lotus Petal, another Burgi, and a Burning Wish. We'll see that Lotus Petal come out, and now he'll be up another mana. He has Burning Wish in his hand, or Burning Wish in exile, which he can play essentially for a net neutral mana. So now he has 3 red mana in his pool. Using that Burning Wish, he's probably going to go get the Empty the Warrens, which he has moved up top there. With the storm count being at 5, he casts the Empty Warrens. It will be 6 total storm count, which will give him 12 goblins on board. So there's the Empty the Warrens that shows how it works with the storm. And then they're going to start digging for tokens here in a second. They're never going to find them because they were literally right in front of their face in the white box, in the red sleeves. Clearly marked. But I'm pretty sure they're going to not find them. And then Andres is going to give him a hand here in a second. And he's going to not find them because they're not in the fast-moving box because no one fucking plays Empty the Warrens anymore. But Andres is going to just probably say fuck it. And he's going to pick his deck up and call it a day. We'll see if that happens in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, there it is. We'll see you guys in game 2. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like and subscribe. Welcome back to game 2. Andres is going to keep 6 and be on the play. Chris has kept 7. Andres is going to lead off with a Polluted Delta. Go get a Volcanic Island, and we'll probably see either a Delver or Dragon Rage Chandler come out of his hand here. It's going to actually be a Ponder. So, classic Ponder here. It looks like there's a Daze and 2 lands on top. He doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to shuffle that up. And we'll see what 4th card is when he is done shuffling. And it is a Wasteland. So he does have a force negation, and looks like double blue card as well. We're definitely going to put that to the test with this Ruby Medallion. So we'll see a Force of Negation pitching a Flusterstorm. Alright, that's one way to do it. And then he'll untap draw, found a Brainstorm. We'll see what he finds off these next top three here. So Force of Will, a Delver, and a Volcanic Island. Just going to have to put some pressure on the board here. So probably put back a Force, leaving him with a Force, Brainstorm, Volk, and a Delver. And then we know that the Wasteland is going to be second from the top because the Force of Will be the first thing. Unless Andres decides to Brainstorm in his upkeep. But there's another Ruby Medallion that has to be answered here. So we'll see Andres show him again that it is Force with another blue card. So we'll see what's on top. Surprise, surprise, a Force of Will again. And he'll put that in his hand and attack Chris for 3. Chris has already taken 4 damage from his Ancient Tomb, plus the 3 damage from the Delver. There will be a basic mountain, 2 more damage from the Ancient Tomb, and we'll see a Birgie come into play. And a Lotus Petal, netting him 1 red mana. And we'll see if he has anything to follow up with here. Knowing Andres has the Force of Will in his hand, but no blue card, he could try and go off here, but we'll see what he does. And he's going to cast a Reckless Impulse, allow him to exile the top 2 cards of his library, and it looks like we're going to be leaving those for the moment. It looks like a Burning Wish and what is that thing? A bonus round, which we'll see him play, I imagine, momentarily. Let's go down to 8, another swing from the Delver, and Andres shows the Wasteland. I think it may be too little too late, especially with the Birgie in play. And he just drew a Rite of Flame as well. So we'll see a Rite of Flame, which will net him 3 red mana here. And 1 Storm Count. And then we'll see him use 3 red mana, cast a Wren's Resolve. And that'll net him a mana. Looks like he spiked another Rite of Flame and a Manamorphose off the top. So Rite of Flame should give him 4 total mana. Storm. I don't get it. Bonus round. Until his next turn, whenever a player casts an instant or interactive spell, copy it. You may choose a new one. So that's pretty good. He's going to cast a Metamorphose. That's going to cast twice. He'll get to make 2 mana. Plus, he'll get to make 2 mana off the Birgie as well. And draw 2 cards. And then we'll see a Seething Song coming from Chris, which is going to give him a gazillion fucking mana at this point. And because these are bonus rounds as well, so everything he casts is doubled. But alright, now we're going to see a Burning Wish, so he gets to cast that twice essentially. And he's going to get, looks like, a Past in Flames and a Grape Shot. So he'll Grape Shot Andres for 8. And then Andres goes to 7. Now he's going to cast a Past in Flames. Alright, there's a Past in Flames. It casts twice as well. It doesn't really matter though. And then we'll see a Grape Shot again for 10 damage. And that'll do it. Thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like and subscribe.